Hi guys! Welcome to my channel! So today, gusto ko mapag-usapan natin how I maintain my weight without dieting. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So before ako mag-start, gusto ko lang magkwento sa inyo that last year, my lifestyle drastically changed. I think the same with everyone when COVID-19 happened. My company required me to work from home. So I was going to the office almost daily. So nagko-commute ako. And during my commute, so nagko-commute ako from bahay to the station, 10 minutes yon. And from station to my office station. And from office station to the office, it takes 10 minutes. So, around 30 to 40 minutes yung walking distance ko. So, kung wala ako sa train, nag-walk lang ako or naglalakad. So, yun, medyo active pa ako. And then, during lunch, nagbabaon ako as much as possible. And then, hindi ako bumibili ng snacks kasi kuripot. So, I was able to control my appetite, what I eat. And yes, it was easier for me to maintain my weight. But then, when COVID happened and when I started working from home, less na yung physical activity. Dito na ako sa bahay kumakain. Nandito yung snacks. Nandito yung mga chocolates. So, the temptation was more and it was harder to try to avoid those temptations. So, nag-gain talaga yung weight ko. So, when I finally decided to lose weight or to get back my weight before COVID, I tried different things. I tried intermittent fasting, restricting myself, exercising, and nothing really worked. So instead na pumayat ako or yung weight ko bumaba from getting fat or gaining weight, mas tumaba pa ako or mas nag-add more. So ayun. So let's get started. So the number one is add more. Let me open my codex. Add more. So add more veggies, add more fruits, add more legumes, add more healthy food. So for me, healthy food is plant-based food. So yung mga vegetables, yung mga fruits, yung mga beans, basta from plant. And then add more water. So minsan kasi guys, akala natin gutom tayo and kumakain tayo or nag-reach out tayo sa snacks, yun pala, uhaw lang. So, if you're hungry or if you feel like you want to eat some chips, maybe try drinking water first and then see how you feel. So, yun yung ginagawa ko guys. So, if we add more water into our diet or in our daily life, baka hindi na kayo nagugutom gaano. So, what I do is when I add more, so during breakfast, I try to add more fruits. So, more than 2 or 3 fruits. Banana, apple, blueberries, pineapple. Hindi lahat yung guys ha. Ina-add ko lang. So, kapag nagto-toast lang ako, nagbabanana ako sa side. Or kapag nag-oatmeal, nilalagyan ko ng banana. Or blueberries. Or nag-add ako ng apple. So, nag-add ako ng apple. So, hindi naman kailangan yung fruits na minention ko lang, but what is available for you. So, during lunch naman, nag-add ako ng salad or vegetables. So, it comes with rice or ulam or kahit anong lunch nyo. Basta mag-add lang kayo ng salad. And for dinner, minsan, salad na lang or vegetables. So, it doesn't need to be super drastic change, but just to add little bit. So, hindi lang siya nakakapayat or nakakabusog, but it will also make you very healthy if you add this to your diet more. So, mas easy siya guys kasi wala pa kayong kailangan gawin, wala pa kayong kailangan i-replace, wala pa kayong kailangan i-restrict. Kailangan nyo lang masanay kumain with all this food and the next part will be easy. So, after adding more and sanay na kayo, and this is when you do replacing the bad food or replacing the bad habit. So, if you really like something, kung gusto niyo talaga yung banana or yung vegetable, so instead of reaching to the chips, try reaching out to banana. So, mga instead na nag-chocolate, mag-grapes muna, or instead na nagpapansit canton, magsalad muna. Ayun. So, it doesn't need to be every meal. So, try to replace those bad habit or bad eating habit that we have. Kunwari guys, kapag midnight, kapag nagugutom ako, nag-reach out ako sa mga chips ko or sa chips. But then, instead of reaching out to chips, I try to eat banana. So, nakakabusog na yun and healthy pa. And also, replace your juice or sodas with water. Kapag sanay kayo guys to drink juice every meal, like morning, lunch, and dinner, try replacing those juice to water. So it doesn't need to be every meal. So kapag nag-juice kayo during breakfast, maybe lunchtime, water lang muna. Or kapag gusto nyo talaga mag-juice, inom kayo ng juice, and throughout the day, water lang muna. So yun, replacing those bad food with better or healthier option. So ayun guys, hindi pa kayo nag-restrict. Kapag nagugutom kayo, just reach out to healthier option. Alright, next is modified intermittent fasting. Oh guys, may kwento ako sa inyo about intermittent fasting. For those who doesn't know what intermittent fasting is you will have eating windows and fasting windows. So yung pinaka-common at yung ginawa ko is I had my eating window 8 hours. My time was 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then from 6 p.m. to 10 a.m. the next day, yun yung fasting window ko. And I try to adhere to it. And ako kasi, mabilis na ako magutom. So, gusto ko yung magsa-snacks minsan. Lalo na kapag nasa bahay, nandiyan na yung mga snacks. So, that's what I did. So, ginawa ko na yung intermittent fasting. And then, during my lunchtime, that was around 2 to 4 p.m., nagra-rice ako. Nothing bad about eating rice, but dinodoble ko yung rice ko. Dinodoble ko yung ulam ko, nagsasnacks ako para hindi ako gutumin during the fasting window. And then, instead of losing weight, I started gaining weight kasi mas napapadami yung kain ko. But then, like, intermittent fasting, I truly believe that it has a good health benefit. So, gusto ko pa din siyang gawin. So, what I did was I modified my intermittent fasting. Instead of following what the Google or the normal intermittent fasting, what I did was I modified. So what from my last meal to the next meal or to the next first meal. So my dinner to the breakfast, I try to have the fasting window as long as possible. So kapag nagugutom ako after 6 p.m. and kapag hindi ko kaya, hindi ko na-restrict yung self ko. Nagsasnacks na ako, nagpa-fruits, or minsan nga nagchi-chips. Pero, as much as possible, kapag hindi ako gutom, hindi na ako kumakain. And during breakfast, kapag medyo nagutom na ako earlier than 9 or 10 a.m., kumakain pa din ako. So, hindi ako nag-restrict sa sarili ko. But I just try to keep in mind that I should not eat a lot during nighttime. And the fasting window, I want the fasting window to be as long as possible. So, yun yung ginawa ko guys. So, modified intermittent fasting. So, number 4 is to not restrict too much. So, kapag napansin nyo guys, wala gana akong sinabing restrict yourself. You know, if you can restrict yourself, if you can discipline yourself, and that's good, but don't do it too much. So, for example guys, during Monday, excited na kayo to change your diet and to finally be able to be healthy. And then, biglang, hindi na kayo nag-rice, lang muna, hindi na kayo nag-juice, water lang. And then, hindi na kayo nagsasnacks. Ayan, so Monday, very good kayo talaga. And then Tuesday, natatry nyo pa din gawin yung healthy diet or drastic change. And then biglang Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Thursday or Friday, yung self-control nyo wala na guys, kasi sobrang ni-restrict nyo yung sarili nyo. If you restrict yourself too much, mas nagbi-binge eat pa kayo or mas malaking posibilidad or possibility na hindi nyo kayang gawin yun. So, yung ginagawa ko guys, if I still restrict myself a little bit. So, kapag nag-chips ako that day, hindi na ako kumakain ng ice cream after that or chocolates. So, maybe every day, kapag alam ko hindi gana healthy yung nakain ko, the next day, I try to compensate. And during weekends, mahilig kasi ako kumain sa labas, guys. So, kung during weekends, napakain ako sa labas or napa-order or napa-take out during lunch and dinner, maybe on Monday, during the week, I try not to eat out as much and try to compensate. So, hindi ko ni-restrict yung sarili ko. Sinabi ko kanina, instead of reaching out to chips, reach out to banana. Pero minsan guys, may cravings talaga tayo. So I let myself eat some chips. But the next day, or after a while, that day, I don't really try to eat any more bad food. Mas easier kasi guys, if you just let yourself eat what you want and control, instead of restricting yourself and not being able to do it throughout the week or after a few days. So yeah, slow changes, small changes lang guys. We still need to enjoy our life. So this is why I said how I try to maintain my weight without dieting. But I make sure that I choose a healthier option when I can or when kaya ko. So number 5 is exercise, move more, walk more, so more physical movement. So I actually started to do Pilates this year. So mga May nag-start ako ng Pilates and I really like Pilates. Kahit ang tamad-tamad ko. As in guys, medyo malayo kasi yung studio sa amin. Pero naglalakad ako papuntang studio, 1 hour Pilates, and naglalakad ako pabalik sa bahay. So, mga 15 minutes walk, one way lang yun guys. So, mga 2 hours talaga yung exercise ko. And then, before naman, when I started this dieting or when I started all these steps, hindi pa ako napipilates noon, but I try to walk more. So, kung kaya nyo man maglakad, kunwari kung nasa Pinas kayo, and then maybe bilhin lang kayo sa kanto or sa malapit sa bahay nyo, and safe naman, instead of like taking a car or riding a tricycle or motor, why not walk? Or kapag hindi naman safe mag-walk, and when you go to the malls, try to park your car a little bit farther para mas nakakalakad pa kayo back and forth. Ayun. And kapag nasa bahay naman kayo, try to clean your home. Hindi ko naman sinasabi madami yung bahay niya. Pero kapag naglilinis, nagwawalis, or naghuhugas, there's more physical activity. So, more movement guys. Mas okay, mas healthy, you feel a lot better. And I like moving. Walang nagtatagal sa akin. I tried jogging last year, yun. And nag-e-enjoy naman ako, pero medyo lonely kasi ang jogging. So, I didn't last long, but for Pilates, I lasted longer. I'm still doing it, and I try to go 2-3 times a week. So, try to find some activities or exercise that you like, and may YouTube naman guys. Free lang yun. So, maybe try to do it. Hindi naman kailangan every day, maybe 2-3 times a day. And in everyday life naman, kapag hindi nyo talaga gusto yung exercise, try to move more. Instead of nakahilata lang kayo, nakaupo, and then yun lang, bed to the table. Exercise more, clean the house more. Ayun. And the reason why, ito na yung pinaka-last, at the end of the day, when we try to control our weight, or when we try to lose weight, or when we try to maintain our weight, diet or what we are eating is the big part of it. So, kahit anong exercise nyo, kahit anong workout nyo, kapag binabawi nyo naman sa kain, medyo useless. So, that's why I put exercise number 5 is because diet is more important than exercising when it comes to maintaining weight, dieting, or being healthy. Alright. So, number 6 is medyo cliche. Know and love yourself more. Why do I say this? I was able to come up to this list because I knew myself. So, kunwari, add more. I know that I cannot stand restricting myself right away. So, I added more healthy option. And when I was able to be more familiar or used to all those healthy options, that's when I started replacing it. Even modified intermittent fasting, nag-modified ako kasi I knew myself that I couldn't do it. And, knowing myself helped me a lot in this journey of maintaining my weight without really restricting myself or without dieting. It is because I know my limitation, I know how to control myself, or I know how to self-discipline. So, by knowing yourself, dapat alam nyo anong gusto nyong food, anong gusto nyong healthy food, dapat alam nyo anong limitation nyo, and try to work on yourself. Work with yourself on how you can be more healthy, or how you can lose weight, or how you can maintain your healthy weight. And when I say love yourself, kailangan nyo love yung sarili nyo guys, because for some people, they don't really love their self enough na they try to restrict themselves, or they try to try to not understand themselves. So if you know yourself and you love yourself, you try to work with your body and you try to learn more about yourself on what works best for you. So yan, at the end of the day, do what makes you healthy and happy. So I hope you learned something from it. This is not about dieting na pang-lose weight, but it is more about maintaining our healthy weight or healthy diet. So thank you for watching. If you have any question or comment or any content that you would like me to do or you would like me to post, please comment down below. Alright, bye!